It is amazing how comfortable we can be in uncomfortable situations.
Oh, man.
And that is not natural. That's learned.
Okay, I got this.
I have a word that helps me manage those situations. A mantra of sorts. I can remember what the clouds were doing, what it smelt like. Everything was perfect. And when I say that word river, I go back to that place and it literally will drop my heart rate. You know, everything in life is calculated risk.
Come on.
Doesn't matter what it is.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, dropping.
And you can plan and plan
River.
and be as confident as you possibly can be, but things still go wrong. It's just the reality of it.
Oh my gosh.
This is 6 weeks of rock tumbling. My wife and I are pretty much full-on rock nerds. Hang on, let me find a good one. Oh, that one's psycho. Oh my gosh. Look at how cool that is. I grew up in a very small town called Crowley Lake, California. One gas station. There was 2 creeks that bordered our property. So I spent a lot of time roaming around and fishing a lot. I think I strapped on a snowboard for the first time when I was 9. It was in my backyard. We had a little hill, and I took my brother's snowboard and strapped it on with Sorels and went down the hill, and it was so fun. I'll never forget that moment. I was 10 when I got my first snowboard. I had a sponsor when I was 11. I grew up in the mountains, in the outdoors, every day. You could put my life on a piece of paper and all roads lead to hunting. It's just another reason to go spend time in the mountains. The way I like to do things, I want to do it at the top. Hunting elk with a bow is right there at the top.
All right, guys, it is Elk Week here at the Born and Raised channel. It's like Shark Week, but better, right?
I got connected with the Born and Raised Outdoors guys. They introduced me to Johnny, and we just connected. He asked me if I wanted to go on a hunt with him, just for me to learn. He takes me 16 miles out in the backcountry, and I just try to be quiet and not mess anything up. He kills an elk at 20 yards the first night. It was crazy. It was the most eye-opening, wild experience I've had in a long time. I knew right then and there that this was gonna be taking up a lot of my time in the future. So I got a bow and I just started shooting. Just trying to sight this thing in. I don't know, man. I'm just figuring this stuff out on my own. Way high. I'm not worried about left and right now. Never done this before. That's a bad shot. So I'm YouTubing and I'm calling people and I'm just like trying to get my technique down. This is a first. Why isn't that sticky? And then Johnny calls me and he says, did you put in for Montana yet? Not great. And I said, no, like, how do you do that? He's like, dude, the deadline is tonight. Holy. Sure as shit, I drew my first time ever putting in. And so at that moment, it became real. Oh no. Oh, buddy, I shot so much. Oh, already got one knocked. Every single day, I just committed 100% to it. Uh-oh. And I didn't know what I was doing. I have worked so hard on my shot.
You kind of went like this.
Yeah.
You want to do.
Oh.
All right, baby.
Like shot.
That's the way to start off. I'm not scared of these long shots anymore.
Come on!
That is dead. That's exciting, boys.
I'm shooting broadheads, 50, 60 yards, and I'm feeling pretty darn confident with them.
Come on, look at that.
Yeah, this is exciting. I haven't seen Johnny since we went on that hunt last year together. So this is exciting, my bearded brethren. What up?
How's it going, man?
Oh, good to see ya. I've been practicing quite a bit. So cow call.
Let's see the bugle. That's pretty solid. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty good.
I don't know what it's gonna feel like when I'm face to face with that elk, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be intense. I'm prepared for it to be emotional. Growing up, I was homeschooled, and after my morning lesson, I would go to the creek and catch a fish for lunch every day. And pretty soon, there weren't many fish around to catch anymore. And it was so obvious that you take and you take and you take, and then that resource is depleted.
Oh, buddy.
I experienced that devastation of a population, and I realized that all I want to do is live a simple, sustainable life.
This is officially my first morning ever elk hunting right now.
I think what makes me happy is just being in the outdoors, learning.
Wow, it's so beautiful out here.
Growing up in the mountains and spending so much time studying them. You know, what direction is the slope facing? What's the wind doing? You learn how to be aware.
Can't kill what ain't there.
Love learning, which is interesting because I did not like school.
Blocks turn to rivers and trees, and I'm washing the dirt away off of me, and I'm looking to friends and whiskey jars too.
I personally haven't heard one definitive bugle.
Where are you? Show yourself.
I dropped out of high school. Never got a GED. Done.
That's some teamwork right there.
Yeah.
I got to experience so much through snowboarding, and that has taught me how to do life.
I think you aim right at lower. Oh.
There it is.
Chicken of the woods. Working good tonight, boys. It'd be much nicer if we were eating tenderloin.
Travel and interact with people. Immerse yourself in different cultures.
Oh yeah, solid. I feel really good about this. It's definitely good juju. Oh damn, you look like a football player. I am.
We're not headed home. Tail that's ahead, dragging me straight for the dawn. My eyes are feeling heavy, and the road.
You that's what makes me happy, is getting to experience these incredible, beautiful places and learning.
I have a question for you. What are you gonna do if a nice rag walks in, 15 yards, standing there, looking the other direction, everything is perfect?
I think I'd like to shoot a mature bull, but I'd like to fill the freezer with some meat.
Yeah.
So I mean, at the end of the day, that's what it is.
Right. If your heart's about to jump out of your body, I mean, you know, right? You know. Like size, age, regardless, like, you know.
Yeah. I just want the opportunity. So let's get there first,
I
and then
know.
we'll see what happens.
I know.
I fail all the time. I'll get real mad, curse the fates, and let it go.
Why didn't you come in? You were so close to coming in.
Without failure, there is no growth. I'm getting a pretty solid taste of what it takes to elk hunt. It is not easy. Part of this journey is just failure, failure, failure. It's a matter of staying solid in the mind. As painful and frustrating at times as that is, yeah, I love that about it. I love learning. Yesterday I blew it and didn't stop him, and I stopped him, but like a damn grizzly bear. I didn't hit him though, thank God. For me, when things don't go as planned, afterwards it's all about reflection. What did you do right? What did you do wrong? And I'm pretty good at beating myself up. So over the years, I've tried to say, okay, look, what was out of your control there?
So lay me on down where my bones can grow. By that old cedar tree, the dry river flows.
I'm a firm believer that we do not control nature in any way. People want to control everything, your life and your outcomes, but at the end of the day, you kind of just gotta roll with it. Hunt elk with a bow
takes a certain type of person. It's been a roller coaster. Coming out of the lows, there's no better feeling. I know that I can do this, and I'm gonna see it through.
Things aren't always going to work out, and it's how you react to those situations and how you overcome that is what really gets you out the other side and makes you stronger. And I mean, I'm experiencing that firsthand hunting. Like, I don't know what I'm doing, man. And I'm trying real hard. I'm giving it everything I got. I'm making mistakes. Sometimes we get lost, consumed with these problems of life that are really quite trivial. Can't say they don't have a care in the world because I have a goal. But this whole journey of hunting for me is bringing me back to when I was a kid, hiking the rivers and catching fish and finding rocks. That is what makes me who I am. Without that, and I don't know who I'd be.
There's a single bull coming this way. He's not close, but he's the closest thing we got. We gotta quickly go. Dude, that's the fastest I've ever seen you run. Lock an arrow. It's coming. Ready? Draw now. Don't move. Stop.
Yeah.
This just kind of like, you just slow play this and you just wait. Oh, buddy, thank you. I took your life early.
feed us.
Bull down.
Oh, I've been wanting to say that. Bull down.
You go
No,
first.
no. Nope. I insist. A few years ago, I went back to my childhood creek that I completely overfished, and there were fish everywhere. I couldn't believe it. And it was such a beautiful experience to see the population thriving. I realized that greed gets in the way. And man, sometimes you just gotta take a step back and just only consume what you need. Being able to harvest an animal and sustainably live off that is so important to me. And so I feel like I'm going backwards from the majority of the world. I want to go back to more simple times where there wasn't all the noise. You got to just live and be healthy and be happy and reproduce, and the cycle goes on.
For me, these days, like, I don't even know what to believe, right? This is bad for you, that's bad for you, this is good for you, do this, don't do that, you know? It's like, and you know what you know, and what I know is that this is good for you. You know what I mean?
Yep. There's
This-
no doubt in that.
This is pure God's meat right here.
But I'm happy, I'm rich, but I'm broken. The good Lord knows the reason I'm just a cowboy. I'm trying to Austin them ranges, I know I drift.
I imagine you probably got to purge this, right? Oh, yeah.
The next thing we're going to cover is the bugle. You can use these calls to make bugles. We also bugle with nothing but the call sometimes. The call will resonate.
You just gotta grow a couple more inches.
It's like snowboarding. Okay, here. You know when you're like snowboarding? Yep. I'll show you how to snowboard here.
That's a pretty good size log you got.
The Lord knows the reason I'm just a cowboy.
He's a nice, oh my God. You see all the fish that spooked out of there? Oh my God, did you see that?